Child, the ponytail is back. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bonita. Here we talk about all the things that we love as it relates to lifestyle and luxury. Today is Wednesday, but if you're new, we do videos twice a week. Wednesday is usually a luxury upload, and Friday we do what we call a Fast Five Friday. If you think you would like this video, I hope that you would stick around and subscribe, turn on the post notification, all the things. But without further ado, we're gonna get started. Our conversation will be around how to be more sustainable in luxury. Sustainability is always a hot topic. How can we save? How can we recycle? How can we reuse? Are we buying too much? Are we using too much? How can we reduce our carbon footprint? So on and so forth. Now, I have to be honest, I'm not the best person as it relates to, being sustainable. That's something that I definitely want to work on. I've been trying to work on. In everyday life, we recycle. I make sure that we recycle. When I order online, a lot of the packaging comes in recycled materials and then we recycle from there. Or sometimes when I order online, if there's an option for you to not have a box or just to put it in just simple packaging, I opt for that. But as it relates to like luxury and products and skincare, yeah, I don't do a great job. So I thought to myself, what can we do as it relates to luxury? How can we be more sustainable? There's several influencers that I've, watched here and there, and I will link a few down below. But one in particular, I can't think of her name right off the top. I'll put it on the screen. But she does what they call slow fashion. She's all about, using what you have, thrifting, that type of thing. She's more on the luxury fashion or just fashion end. You may be able to take some of her tips and tricks and apply it to you if you're looking for ways to be more sustainable. Circling back around to our fave, anything that's luxury, how can we be more sustainable? The first way that I think we can be more sustainable if we shop pre-loved. There's tons of ways on how to shop pre-loved. I actually have a pre-loved playlist that I will link down below. But most people, as it relates to luxury, when we talk about shopping pre-loved, most people shop via Fashion File. Fashion File is a great way. It's easy, I haven't really shopped Fashion File in a couple of years. The last purchase that I made was my Monsieur Gabriel tote that I bought from Fashion File. This is probably in about 2-3 years ago. But again, Fashion File, it's fine. I don't have anything against Fashion File. For me, I just wasn't finding the savings, and I just wasn't finding enough of a reason to shop. I would find the same pre-loved bag and other platforms at a cheaper price. How I usually shop pre-loved is going to be Instagram. It's going to be my first go-to, then eBay, and then also shout out to my friend Brandy. I will link her Instagram down below, but she is a lover of Hermes and she shops Etsy as it relates pre-loved. So I'm starting to kind of follow her lead, and you can find some hidden gems on Etsy. You really can. You just want to know and make sure that you can authenticate, and you want to get it authenticated as well. A lot of people do shop Fashion File because they trust their authentication process, which I totally get it. If you're like me and you pretty much can authenticate certain brands, I feel comfortable self-authenticating Louis Vuitton. So if I'm shopping Fashion File, 9 times out of 10 it's not going to be for LV. A few items that I've found pre-loved on Instagram would be Chanel espadrilles. These were from a reseller. They were listed as pre-loved yet brand new. Pre-loved meaning they obviously someone owned them before, but the person never wore them. So I had a full pack, it came with the box, it came with the packaging, all of that, and they were not, you could still tell they had no marks on the bottom. You could tell that they were not worn. Also too though, because I get a little tricky, I don't buy like pre-loved shoes. That's it kind of course I sanitized them before I wore them, but these were never worn. But again, they were considered pre-loved. I did purchase these on Instagram, and I will link all of my sellers, but there's several people that you can find on Instagram, and I have about 3 that I've worked with, and I will of course link them down below. If I'm looking for something vintage, I always go to DCT Vintage, and I found them on Instagram. They do have their personal website, and they're also on eBay. They're very good for Louis Vuitton vintage items. So if you're looking for something vintage or something that's no longer in production, it may not necessarily be vintage, but it may be like a specialty item or a hard to find item, you can look to them. Here lately, they do have more of a newer Louis Vuitton collection. They used to be all vintage, but I'm starting to see that they have newer items. So definitely DCT Vintage. And also my Chanel quilted flat back. I did buy this pre-loved and through a reseller. I did pay just a little bit of an upcharge at that time. It wasn't too much. Chanel resale value is ridiculous. So I go back and forth. Do you buy it pre-loved? Do you just go ahead and buy it because the prices are not going down, but the pre-loved market, they've gone up. Now, circling back around the Fashion File, I would say they really do. Fashion File has really good Chanel. I'm not gonna say really good. Fashion File has very comparable Chanel pre-loved prices. You can find some bags that are still between $2,500 or less on Fashion File. But some of those prices, again, some of those prices are really high. So just do your research and just kind of see. Another good place to buy pre-loved Chanel would be eBay. eBay from a Japanese reseller, I would definitely suggest that. Another way that you can be sustainable as it relates to luxury would be luxury subscriptions. You know that I did a video with Bag, Borrow, Steal. Of course, I will link it down below. This video is not sponsored, but I will be working with them over the next couple of months. But luxury subscriptions are becoming more and more popular. Again, you have Bag, Borrow, Steal that usually does luxury handbags. They do some accessories like sunglasses and shoes, but for the most part, they do have a wide variety of handbags. Then also you have BBrewington. They are a luxury handbag subscription service. You also have Runway, which is clothing items, luxury ready to wear. Fashion Pass, I believe they have a luxury ready to wear as well. All of these you can pay to be a part of the program if you want a revolving door of luxury items, whether it be clothing or bags. And that's probably the best way to use. You're gonna get more bang for your buck if you pay for the month and get X amount of items per month. For Bag, Borrow, Steal, of course, you pay the borrow fee for your bag, and then you use it for 1 month, and if you want to continue or extend it, you pay that fee again. Of course, I have a code. I have a link down below that you just go through the link, start an account, and then you get the code. What I tend to love about Bag, Borrow, Steal is that they do a plethora of discounts. Whether you can borrow the bag, again, through the subscription process, or you can actually buy the bag, which is already discounted, and they'll let you still stack and use another discount code. Or you can steal the bag, meaning you can shop in their clearance section, which is heavily discounted. Then again, you can stack your codes on top of that. They also have weekly sales, and they drill it down to designer or styles. Like this week is the tote event. So any tote is on sale for 20% off, whether it's a Chanel tote, a Louis Vuitton tote, whatever. How I shop when they put those little, weekly sales, I go to the clearance first, see what's already discounted. Then you get the tote 20%. Then I can also use my code, which is another 20%. So you can come out of there saving like 60% off of items, if not more. If you're looking to get into ready to wear and you just kind of want to see and tip your toe into luxury ready to wear, I would do Rent the Runway. That seems to be the best option out there for luxury ready to wear. If you don't want to purchase, you just want to kind of try it out. And JENEE just did a video with her Fashion Week, I think her Paris Fashion Week video, and I will link that video also too down below. And within her video, she's giving us a discount code as well. So definitely, after you watch this video, of course, hop over, check her out if you haven't done so already, and see if Rent the Runway is something that you're interested in. And the final way to be, I guess, more sustainable as it relates to luxury would be thrifting. I am just starting to get into thrifting. I am weirded out by like smells. Like I can't do like smells. I just can't. So that's why I take kind of a different approach to thrifting. I try to go to like a luxury thrift stores or thrift stores that have like a luxury section. If I enter the store and it smells like old and like somebody's closet and like feet, yeah, no, I'm not, I just can't, I'm out. But I've found some hidden gems in thrift stores. If it's not like gross, then I can go in and shop, and you really can find a lot of high fashion, ready to wear. I haven't come across any handbags, but I know people who've found like Fendi bags for like $2, $3, things of that nature. So you just have to have an eye, and you just have to visit often. I try to use thrifting for like trendy things that I don't want to spend a lot of money on, things that are trendy, things that I want to try out. I try to go to like a thrifting place for that. If I find something that I like, especially if it's like a clothing item, I definitely have to get it dry cleaned like 2 or 3 times before I wear it. If it's washable, I'll wash it first. I will take it to the dry cleaner, have them dry clean it twice, then I will wear it. If you're like me and you just have like the heebie-jeebies as it relates to going into thrift stores and or like a luxury consignment stores, you can use ThredUp. ThredUp is a good way to do online thrifting. They have a luxury designer section. You can definitely kind of go in, do your searches, and find what you're looking for there. Another luxury consignment thrift type store that I follow on Instagram is called Agora Vintage. They are located in Georgia. I think Athens, Georgia. They go live almost every day on Instagram, and I watch their lives and I kind of see, you know, what she has. But she's really good because if you see something, you can just give her a call. She can hold it for you. She can send you pictures, and then you can buy that way. There's definitely plenty of options as it relates to luxury sustainability. You just kind of have to see, you know, what works best for you. And for me, the number one way that I feel like I can be sustainable in luxury is shopping Preloved and also using the luxury subscription services. All right, guys, well, that's it. I hope you like this video. If you have any other questions, or if you want me to do more research for you, just pop it down below in the comment section, and I will, of course, find out what I can. Everything that I talked about should be linked down below. If it's not, again, shoot me a DM over on Instagram or comment down below, and I'll make sure I put it there. My Preloved playlist is down below. Again, everything definitely should be down below. All right, guys, I hope you have like a wonderful day. I will see you here on Friday. Take care. Bye.